What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Steven Osentoski here of the Maize and Blue Review, bringing you some highlights and analysis of Michigan's victory over the Terrapins of Maryland. 83-64 is your final score. Let's dive into this 19-point victory for the Wolverines. All right, we get a late start here because of the broadcast cutting over from the Baylor game, but there, Dickinson providing to Mousa Diabate down low. Number 33 here for Maryland, can't get that one going. That's Houstan here. Devante Jones continuing his streak of good play with a floater here. Good defense. Travel there from number 33 again. And Michigan has a 5-point lead. Caleb Houstan, good game, bad pass on that one on the baseline. Here is a little bit less than traditional 2-on-1 finish here. Good scrappy play from Jones to finish that one at the basket. 7-point lead, active hands on defense. And the Wolverines continued to try to build an early lead here. Dante Scott, though, good player for Maryland, trying to keep them in it. Ayala, a guy to watch, 22 points on the day for him. That one was an air ball. Here, good young player for Maryland there off the bench. Julian Reese hits that one. Nice deliver there down the baseline to Caleb Houstan. Here, he gets the and one there. Screaming on the baseline, able to finish that. Good active hands again, Terrence Williams. Frankie Collins says, I'm going to take this coast to coast. Nice finish with the left there. Michigan's up 9 here midway through the first. Nice little thread of a pass there from Eli. Down to Mousa Diabate here. Finish there for Fats Russell. And Frankie Collins, hey man, you can't hit every shot, all right? That's all I say. Usually you want that to be hitting around this area, and it's actually hitting up here. There's your in-depth analysis for the day. So, not known as a deep shooter. Good day for Frankie Collins. Not on that one, though. Good rebound. Mousa Diabate finishes that one at the bucket. Here, Eli Brooks loses his balance, gives up that basket. The distribution for Dickinson, right? He commands a presence down low. Let's go back here. Because of the automatic 2 that he is down low, you pull Fats Russell down here. They're going to give up this shot, right? This deliver pass here. You're leaving all of this space here for Devante Jones. Maryland's taking the bet saying, we'll give up that deep shot, but once he starts hitting those, now you're in trouble. It's pick your poison, right? And here's Dickinson at the 3-point line. Once he starts hitting that, good luck, right? Because then there are no options that you give Michigan. Here, Michigan in the fast break. Double clutch attempt there for Eli Brooks. Gets fouled. He goes to the free throw line, knocks down a couple there. Dante Scott, good defense against him for the Wolverines. Here, another pass from Brooks to Diabate. They got a little connection going with the dunk. Here, Dante Scott. Good defense from Diabate. Tips that out to Caleb Houstan for the rebound. Michigan is coasting here. Here, trying to go under the screen, right? They just saw an earlier three-pointer go down for Devante Jones. You have this pick here. Instead of trying to follow here, right, force Devante Jones off the perimeter. Instead, he's going around this screen because he's trying to go around it here, right? Because, why isn't this working? There we go. Because he's trying to go around it instead of through the block. That's going to give all this space here on the perimeter for Devante Jones, right? Let's move forward. Boom, he's going under it. And look at all that space for Devante Jones. He punishes him. Boom. All of a sudden, it's a 21-point game. Now it's down to 19. Here, good defense, and boom, elite veteran play, throwing it off the leg of the defender. Caleb Houstan with a little runner, finished with the left. Another 21-point game here. Dante Scott trying to keep the Terrapins in it with that three-pointer. Here, Diabate goes up sky high to pull down that pass, puts it off the glass, and Michigan is really up huge here. A little bit of a mismatch there. Scott against Dickinson, able to drive and finish off the glass here. Dickinson with his patented spin move, finished with the left. Here, they're going to double him, finds Caleb Houstan on the perimeter. Bang, right? As soon as you start hitting those perimeter shots, no good options for Maryland. Ayala here early in the second hits that shot. He came alive a little bit in the second half. Caleb Houstan, little no-look bounce pass to Dickinson, bounces that one home. Dante Scott, though, this guy's good. He's a good player for Maryland there. Nifty move here, using a little bit of muscle against Devante Jones. Finishes that one off the glass. Nice find in the corner to Eli Brooks. He puts down that 3. Dickinson doing it all for the Wolverines. Ayala said he was coming alive. There he is. Hits that 3. It's an 18-point game, though, still, mainly because Dickinson can do things like that up and under against the freshman. Ayala, tough finish there for the and one. Devante Jones to Dickinson. Middle of the key, beating the zone here. And you'll see it again soon here. Ayala with a tough little fadeaway over Terrence Williams. Sometimes they just have those shots, right? And sometimes Dickinson is just going to do his thing. There, beating the zone again. Dante Scott, again, bowling his way to the bucket. Gets an and one there. But still, 16-point game. Trying to pull a little bit closer. There's the young Julian Reese with that three-pointer. Here in transition. Craziest play of the game. Eli Brooks up to Frankie Collins. Truly elevates the finish here. No idea how he puts that one in on the alley-oop, but he does, showing off that athleticism here. Dickinson, again, that mid-range, rolls that one home, and Michigan's up 17 still here. There, Dickinson on the other end with the block against Ayala. Caught them in a lackluster defense there on the out-of-bounds pass. Eli Brooks finishes there. Tough bucket for 33 over Dickinson. 8 minutes left. Another block, though. Dickinson able to disrupt that one. Goes off of a Terrapin. That's Michigan's ball. Frankie Collins breaking little ankles here. Little dish to Dickinson after the drive. Here, Kobe Buffkin a little bit out of control. A little bowl in the china shop there, but Diabate's there to put it back. And again, Michigan up 21. Ayala doing his best. Another runner puts that one away, but here's Frankie Collins. Nice move up and under. Makes it look so comfortable. The youngster really coming into his own, and Dickinson doing what he does with his left. Here, crazy end of the game here. Doesn't like the call, Juwan Howard, in the face of Bo Borowski. Almost gets called a double tech here. Going back to the actual call on the court, you're going to catch this arm, and this is what gets called. Trying to create space here. They're trying to get the pass here down to Diabate on the block. Because of this arm right here, Dante Scott's going to try to fight around and stumble. That's what Borowski has a call. You can see here Juwan Howard, again, not happy with it. Not sure exactly why there's that big of a reaction. Almost gets a second technical there. You can see him reaching for the whistle. So fortunate not to get kicked out of the game there, in my opinion. Maryland trying to use that momentum to come back there with a longer two. But Caleb Houstan, really great day for him. Corner three. Michigan up 22 at this point. There's a finish for Maryland again, number 10. Good youngster, but a little bit too late here with 3 minutes left. Devante Jones finished with the right off the glass. Frankie Collins, nice find to Jace Howard down at the baseline. Tough finish. Gets that to roll. And again, just a little too late here for Ayala and the Terrapins to come back. 20-point game. Here, Buffkin, nice little alley-oop to Folds. Work on your vertical, Folds, but puts that one away comfortably. Nice little drive here, mid-range jumper. Ian Martinez, I believe, on that shot. Here, a little and one. Nice finish there for Maryland, but 16-point game. Late shot clock. Bang, Jace Howard throws that one down. Bench goes crazy. But that's your game, all right? That's your game, 83-64. Let's dive right into stats as we always do here. Dickinson back from his COVID time. He was away from the team a little bit there. 21 points on 10 of 14 shooting, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Really, really great game for him, and welcome back to the squad, obviously. Caleb Houstan, one of his best games in a Wolverine uniform, 16 points on 6 of 7 shooting, 3 of 4 from deep, 4 rebounds, added an assist as well. And Diabate, 14 points, 6 of 10 shooting, 6 rebounds, and a block added to his stat sheet. 3 key points here. Number 1, nice to have things look easy for a change, right? Season has seemingly been very hard. Things have been very difficult, especially offensively. Offense just hasn't flowed very well. Defensive effort lacked at times. And we've really missed some true shot creators with a couple guys off to the NBA. It's been hard to get excited for this team, you know? And tonight, a lot of those are put to rest, right? Could be an aberration. Got to build on that. Stack these positives in game over game. But from the Illinois game, even though that was a loss, we saw a lot of these things, and it's continuing on into this game against Maryland. Nice to see that. Nice to have things go easily in a game and put together a start-to-finish performance like they did tonight. Number 2 here. Maryland is not good, right? They're not a good basketball team, but this was different, all right? Michigan shot the ball better. Dickinson was a great distributor at times, and the Wolverines really did a good job getting him involved as both a distributor and a primary offensive threat. And there are a lot of opponent-independent things Michigan did on offense in terms of their spacing, in terms of their patience. Shot selection was excellent overall. Lots of off-ball movement. Just things flowed better. and the team looked encouraged and they fed off of that energy. So number 3 here, the new guys are continuing to impress. I talked about Devante Jones in the last game. He's been putting together a lot more positive performances compared to early in the year when he was really struggling to get settled into this squad. You got Mousa Diabate continuing to show up, be a vital part of this starting rotation. Frankie Collins getting more and more run off the bench as that second point guard that you really needed on this team, and he's flourishing in that role. And then Caleb Houstan, he shot extremely well. He had struggled from deep in previous games. He looked very comfortable out there. Drives to the basket were timely. He did a good job distributing after the fact of those drives. Just a complete game from him, and it's nice to see him put things together and just look more comfortable overall. So whether it's a transfer in Devante Jones or the new guys in Caleb Houstan, Frankie Collins, Diabate, it's nice to see them all kind of settling in to this squad and just become more comfortable as a whole. So final thoughts here. This was a game that this team needed really, really badly, right? It's great to see them build together a, like I said, start to finish performance. First win in a month, right? December 18th was the last win over Southern Utah. So to have this really speaks a lot, and it's just about stacking them on top of each other, right? One game to the next, having those consecutive games where you can really start to turn the thing around and, you know, get past just 500 and then start to sneak up. Is this a tournament team, right? There's a ways to go, but they're starting to do that, starting to put that together and look like the team we expected them to be heading into this season. All right, that's all I have. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. Beyond that, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Stay safe out there. As always, go blue.